What's going on, y'all? Shulkin Blast Gaming here. We are back with another stream. We'll be streaming some more Madden 18, and this will be part 3. I'm not sure where we'll get up to.
Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan. Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Patriots going up against the Saints. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. As usual, the streets of the nearby French Quarter are alive as we are in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit. And it looks like the New England offense is ready to go. They've got the football, opening drive. On first down, Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan, his second touchdown. Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Now Breeze on third down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Throwing is Brady on third down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots here have the early lead. We'll head back to New Orleans after this. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to fire one. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that.
Scoring update now from Carolina. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Brady now on 1st down. And we'll keep you abreast of how that... He's got him in. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make every time.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody could hear my smile on that play.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The throw left side complete to Hogan. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
He was the cover guy for Madden in 2016, but I don't think Gronk saw that as being his...
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. We drop you into the action here first half. This offense, they've been rolling. They're looking for more, though. And they've got them. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Craig Robertson. Coming on the blitz, he gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Saints will be eager to make some adjustments and figure out a way to make it work in the second half. The Patriots will be tough to stop, though, as they're in a groove after last week's win. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. 1st and 10. Brady's on target here, and a quick three-play drive ends with a score. The Pats go up by 13. 3rd down from the 38. Breeze under pressure and throws the pick. Gilmore is going to turn it around for a TD. Patriots up by a touchdown. Patriots with the ball midway through the second. The long ball will find its mark here, and this two-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Now 1st and 10. Brady's going to find his mark, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Lead now at 14. So that's it for us at the East.
This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Cam Newton, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Running for it, here's Peterson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And he's getting close to that number 300. That's always kind of the benchmark for a great game for a quarterback, isn't it? 300 yards?
Similar to a runner going over 100 yards.
4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he keeps finding his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Donnell Alubi. It was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Before this week's game, make sure to install your game plan. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Texans going up against the Patriots. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the defending Super Bowl champs introduced to this fired-up crowd here in Foxborough as the Patriots get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually...
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. A first down carry now for Miller. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, talking about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets out to an early lead over the Dolphins. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Here's Brady to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. On fourth down, Brady eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Brady now to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Last year, Hogan tied for the NFL lead at 7. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. And Gronk says, wait room. This is caught. Gronkowski. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. A big play on the return is going to create some problems for this defense as they're forced back into action, looking to defend a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. Here's Whedon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Second half is underway up in Orchard Park. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan, his 5th touchdown now. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now Whedon, he's going to float this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They slot Gronkowski outright. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. So tough to stop Gronk. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning. Here in the... Brady going to look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Buffalo. The Broncos, they're just pouring it on in that one. Paxton Lynch, he was the story there with 4 touchdown passes. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New England, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Kick off your week by installing your game plan. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Panthers going up against the Patriots. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the defending Super Bowl champs introduced to this fired-up crowd here in Foxborough as the Patriots get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers. So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And incomplete to open things up. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And it's 2nd down.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're a man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
He hits Gronkowski on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there.
And that's caught by Gronk for a pass touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. First update now comes from Atlanta. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Sammy Watkins. He's got a first-quarter touchdown grab there. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. second quarter. This defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski on his way to a historic. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here for the final drive in the second quarter? And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And now some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium. They know how to connect.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks. His third touchdown. This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. Brady going to throw. And this one's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
All right, Brandon, back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get you caught up on all the highlights from the first half. The Patriots have done a good job making the plays they need to in order to get out to a big lead. The Panthers will have to make some adjustments before the second half gets underway. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. First and 10, Brady's got the completion here, and this four-play drive goes for a touchdown. Patriots have it near the end of one as they take a 13-0 lead. Brady's going to complete the pass, and this will go for a touch. Patriots push the lead to 17. Third down from the 22. Brady's going to find his mark, and it leads to a touchdown. The Patriots go up by 24. Patriots take over late in the second. Gronkowski will haul in the deep pass from Brady. And he goes in for the score. Patriots up now by 25. Staying late in the second. Brady hooking up with Brandon Cooks. And this two-play drive goes for a TD. Patriots way in front.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Brady. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the third at MetLife Stadium. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Now Brady, Blake Bortles with one touchdown pass thus far. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. A gain of 32 that time. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Starting to really smell it. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Around the NFL fourth quarter right now in Atlanta. And the Bills have wound up winning that one. They come out here in the eye. Here's Brady. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. K1 Short able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from...
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
All right, y'all. I'm going to end the stream here. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you on the next one.